may be continued. That ending and that final screenshot of the final episode of Space Dandy Season 2 has me teased for a Season 3. Now, honestly, I don't know if we're ever going to get a Season 3 because Space Dandy isn't that popular. I mean, it isn't. I mean, I don't think the sales have been that good when it comes in terms of Space Dandy, because when people walked into Space Dandy, they wanted another Cowboy Bebop. That's exactly what people wanted when they walked into this series, but it wasn't. It was mainly a comedy series with episodic type episodes. And as I figured and thought and theorized for the course of this entire series, even in last season, everything was connected. With this episode, it proves it, that every individual episode of Space Dandy is connected. And I knew it was going to happen. I sensed it because it was just too obvious. And to see all this, I was like, I knew it. I fucking called it. I knew it. And so, seeing this episode was a good way to conclude the series, or at the very least conclude it for now. Now, this is an anime original series, so of course there's no manga to it, so there's no other ending to the series, so this is the official ending if they never continue. Now, the episode for the most part has a lot of references when it comes into terms of Space Dandy. It has Banner of the Stars, Macross Gurren Lagann, it has, let's see, Cowboy Bebop. I think I even saw some Full Metal Alchemist, I saw some Transformers in it, and all sorts of stuff like that. I saw a crazy amount of references when it comes to mech anime and different stuff like that. It was really ridiculous with all the references I saw in this episode. Now, the episode for the most part was pretty basic. It was a basic episode because it's everything I theorized and stated multiple weeks back, pretty much saying how everything was connected. You get the entire unveil of how B was actually a spy, which actually took me for a loop. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? If this would have been a very serious series, let's say for instance like a series like Psycho-Pass or Fate or whatever, and they were to pull off a move that B is the main villain with no prior foreshadowing or build-up, I would have been pissed about that entire character personality swap. But this is Space Dandy at the end of the day. We gotta think about this for a second. I mean, I can nitpick so many times at Space Dandy if I wanted to and find out different flaws. But Space Dandy, to the very core, is a episodic type comedy series. So, I really can't point at the plot holes that, or the bad writing that this episode brought up. But it was still fun. It was really fun, and it's one of those type of series you need to turn your brain off to really enjoy. That's exactly what Space Dandy really is. It's that type of series. It's a mindless series that you should just enjoy the ride. That's exactly what it is. Don't expect anything that's fulfilling with the terms of plot. Even the plot of Space Dandy, even though everything is linked, it really doesn't have the best plot out there. It doesn't. But it's really fun. So I could recommend this series to a lot of people. If anyone wants to look for a comedy series that's episodic or wants to look for something very good or a very good English dubbed anime, I will definitely point them to this series because I watched Space Dandy all in English dub. I really did. I didn't watch Season 1 or Season 2 in Japanese sub. I actually only watched it in dub, and I have fucking enjoyed it. I wish more anime got the dub treatment like Space Dandy, because, I mean, there's so many good anime I'd like to hear a dub with certain different individual scenes, and to see how Space Dandy actually managed to accomplish a good dub was amazing. Hopefully more anime will try this style in the future. More companies will be willing to risk, trying to dub, English voice actors or different voice actors across the entire world for an individual series when it airs, because it's very fun getting to see from different perspectives. So tell me your thoughts personally. How do you feel about this finale of Space Dandy? If we think about this, it aired back in winter of this year, winter 2014, and now it's finishing up in summer 2014. It's been a long time, honestly. A lot of us have been watching this series and following the series, and to see it come to an end, it's pretty sad. It really is sad. Now, it's not the best anime ever, but I have enjoyed it. I really have enjoyed it. Now, I'm going to rate this a 7.5 or 8. One or the other. I don't know what I will rate it yet, but that is personally my perspective and my entertainment value of this series. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Love you all so much. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.